In these 5 minutes, I will in 3 steps show you the most simplest way that you can screen record. So the first step is with a built-in program that already exists on your Windows 11 computer or Windows 10 as well. If that doesn't work, I will show you a program that you with 90% certainty already have installed on your computer. And if that still doesn't work, I will show you the best free program that will cover your every need without any time limitations or watermarks on it. This first one is the quickest solution to screen recording that you could ever think of. So what you do is that you basically click Windows and G. And then you enter something that's called Gamebar. So what you can do here is that you can click on record, and now you're recording. So you just click beside and then you're here. And you can also mute or unmute if you wanted to record a microphone that you have connected. And then when you're done, you can click Windows G again, and then you can click on this button, See My Captures, and then you have all of the captures that you need. One of the downsides is that it won't record when shifting between stuff. So for example, I'm showing PowerPoint now, and then I want to switch to, for example, Spotify, and it won't show that shift, so it will only show the thing that you actually start recording with. Another downside is that it won't record everything, so if we try to record now with the folder structure, it won't be able to record that. It also doesn't have the functionalities like taking the cursor on and off, for example. If you need to be able to record the whole screen, not just one window, or want to record just a tiny part of the screen, then you can try this. Let's open PowerPoint, and in PowerPoint you can go to record and you can find screen recording. If you don't have that, you can right click, click customize the ribbon, and you check record and you click OK. So if we click screen recording, where we can decide if we want audio or not, and if we want to record the pointer or not, and we can also select a specific part of the screen that we want to record. So what we do then is that we select the whole screen in this case, and then we click record. It will have this countdown, and then you can record anything on the screen that you might want to do, and it will show when you flip through screens as well. You cancel it by clicking Windows, Shift and Q. Then you get the video very weirdly into PowerPoint like this. You can right click and then you can click Save Media As, and then you can save it as a classic MP4 file. The downsides, however, is that from what I can understand, it will only record microphone audio, not the audio from the actual computer. You also can't show yourself if you want to include, for example, a video of yourself with a webcam while you're recording. So for that, we need to use this next method. If neither of those first 2 options floats your boat, then here's a free downloadable program that you can use that will definitely solve every need that you have. So you go to obsproject.com and you download OBS Studio. This program, compared to the other ones, is a bit more complicated, but on the other hand, it doesn't have any restrictions, so you can do basically anything that you need to in this program. So sources are a list of different settings, so this is where you will need to start. So we will set these 3 different options up. So you will click on the plus sign and we will start with display capture. So we will create a new display capture, this one. Then you will enter settings, do everything automatic, decide if you want the cursor or not, and then just click OK. Then we have our first option. So display capture will record your whole screen when shifting between programs, everything. Then the next one we will set up is the window capture. So window capture will only capture the actual window that you are in. So let's do the same thing here, click it here, have all of the things as it is, decide if you want the cursor or not, and then just click OK. And with window capture, when you click on it here, you can decide here what window you want to record. And then the last thing we want to add is a webcam. We'll add a video capture device, click OK, and then let's choose what we want to have. So we want the built-in webcam in this case. Everything can be as default. So here we have me as well on the screen. Woo! So the next thing we want to do is then of course set up what it is that we want to record. And we do this by selecting which of these ones we want to have shown, in what order and where on the screen. So we can pile these on top of each other. We can do some type of split screens, for example. We can do this small, we can change this one as well. So we have a lot of options with what we can do. So the next thing that we want to do is to make sure that the audio is in the correct settings. So if we want to have the desktop audio on or off, and then also if we want to have the mic on or off. What you do while recording is that you basically just click start recording. Then you can move out of this. You do whatever it is that you need to do. Look at this, wow. And then when you're done, you click stop recording. And you will find your recordings when you go into File, Show Recording. And then you will find all of the different recordings that you need. The downsides of this is that if you use display capture, then it will show the OBS Studio window when you start recording. So you need to be able to cut the start portion of it and the stop portion of it. Continue understanding how technology can improve your life by watching this video next.